Hi everybody, this is Karen Morales, and I am showing you some vases that were originally clear, just clear vases, that I painted with spray paint in the inside. I did random shoots of paint and then kept adding different colors, and basically that's how they turn out, but it just sort of, as they run and the colors mix with each other, they just sort of create this pretty pattern. As you can see, that was my very first one because I wanted something to be able to decorate with in my house, and it's on top of my china cabinet, and I had all these spray paints from other projects that I had done previously and I had given as gifts, and I was like, oh, I can do this. So then these were my next two. We got these at an estate sale, and I painted them to match. So I've got a lovely display, simple display on my china cabinet. And I will be going outside and showing you what I just did a few minutes ago. And I hope this inspires you to be creative and artsy. Okay, I'm outside, and these are some of the colors that I've used. You can just get the Rust-Oleum. I think one of them I have is Krylon. And just all different kinds of spray paints, any color you want. You can mix as many as you want, and I'm going to show you one vase where I use multiple colors, more than 2 or 3. And a lot of these vases I just do like 2 or 3 on. And also, after they've dried for a while outside as I was painting the others, I put this on afterwards. This is satin crystal clear. It's just good for finish. It makes it just sort of a shine finish. Now you can get matte, but I don't like matte too much. I like things to shine a little bit. This is what I put on afterwards. And a reminder, all the painting was inside. There was one particular piece that I did that I put a little bit of paint on the outside, and I have done that on other things that I have in my house. There's just some paint. You really can't see it here, but there's some paint on the handle. Other than that, it's all on the inside. And this is a picture that I bought at a flea market. It's probably very old. And you're probably thinking, oh my goodness, why does she paint that? But really, it's okay. I just thought it would be a cool piece to paint. And this is mainly has blues and greens. And it just turned out really pretty. And also put a gold sheen on it as well. So here is one that I did. It is very sunny out here. Give me just a second, guys. There we go. That's a lot better. This is one that I did with multiple colors. And as you can see, it's got reds, yellows, some blues. And they just sort of mix each other where they create other colors as well. And I really like how this one turned out. Kind of reminds me of Galaxy, because the way some of the paint's separated and spotted, I really like that. And then in time, the colors just sort of run, and then it creates this beautiful piece. Now that will basically be done, that will happen on its own. However, when you paint the inside of the vase, you can either do random splotches, or you can try to go in lines, like here and there, and allow enough space for another color. And you can overlap colors, because sometimes the color will show through the first one. And you be creative, you decide how you like it, try different techniques. And I really like how this one turned out. This is my biggest vase. I also got this at a flea market, and I think that cost me $4. It had this lacy tulle thing on the outside as a decoration. I took that off, but that was one. Now on to some more. This is another piece that I made. It's black and red. Again, I painted on the inside, and then after it was dry for the most part, I put on the satin clear sheen, and just to give it a finishing touch. And I've got it a layer. Anyway, you can see it's red and black, and it just created that beautiful just beautiful patterns. And these things you can use as decorative pieces like I showed you on top of my china cabinet. You can use them as centerpieces for your table. I was actually even thinking of making several, or if the opportunity arose, to make several of the same colors. And no one is going to be alike. But to use do several of the same colors for like a wedding, for centerpieces, or just something fun that you can make for a family member. I made one for my mother, and she decorated it, well, she put some cotton inside of it, some cotton twigs, and reason being is because her theme is Louisiana, and so cotton is a big part of Louisiana here, and she wanted to display that, and I used blues and colors of that nature in that vase that I gave her, and she loved it, and she loves blue. So that's another thing you can do. Just be creative. If you're thinking of a family member, use the colors that they like. I like doing that because it customizes it, it makes it personal, and they'll enjoy it too. So let's move on to a couple more. Alright, so now we're back inside the house. Not so much of glare, it is hot out there. This is one that I did with blues and reds. And as they mixed, they sort of created a purple cast. I really like it. This is cool. This is the first one I did today. Not the very first one, of course, but the first one I did today. I was really looking forward to having this day to do this, because I had just bought all these vases the other day. Several from a flea market, and I bought 5 from Walmart. And that's another thing. You can go into Walmart in the near the craft section, in the aisle where the flowers and the fake flowers and the floral crafting are. You can find these vases, and not this one, however, but I will show you. Let's just scoot that over right now. This one, however, this is from Walmart. This wasn't very much. I think this was like 97 cents or so, and as you can see, I use greens and blues, and it's just neat what the paint does as you spray it. It just sort of gives it its own effect. It just sort of all comes together by itself as you do it, and but it's neat to see how it turned out. And even the inside, that's the inside. It's probably still kind of globby down there, but it will dry. Now, I would not recommend, if you wanted to use these for candle holders, I do not recommend real candles. I recommend LED candles, anything like that that contains a battery. I would think the light would shine through it. And it's just a neat idea. I really like this idea to do. And I love doing crafts, and I love doing artwork. So anything I can do with my hands, this is my cup of tea right here. So but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you get inspired, and if any of my subscribers or anyone watching this either on Facebook or through YouTube itself, please try this one day, and when you have, submit a photo in the comments, and I would love to see it. Y'all have a great day. God bless you, and enjoy the sun.